Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be talking about home workouts, and our guest expert is Carlos Escarcega, who is a fitness trainer. Welcome, Carlos. And what is a home workout?
Hi, George. Thank you for having me. A home workout is very basic, 15 to 20 minutes, 4 to 5 days a week at home. And I would recommend at least a 4 mile walk. That's it. Very basic. And you can see some really good results just by doing that.
Okay, very good. So this doesn't mean you need to buy weights or you need to have fancy equipment then?
Not at all. You can actually improvise with, furniture you have at home, just push-ups, burpees, whatnot. I could recommend maybe some resistance bands, a pull-up bar, but you don't need any of that fancy equipment.
Okay, now you mentioned burpees. So what is that?
Or burpee, they can look it up online. It'd be funny if I try to show you right now, but there's so many. I'm sorry.
The type of exercise?
It's a type of exercise, yes.
Okay.
Nowadays, when you have YouTube, you have the internet, you can look up at home exercises. There's so much information that you can grasp off the internet.
Good. Now, what about personal diet? How much of a factor is that way? And for someone who is interested in becoming, more fit?
80% of the way you eat is what you're going to get. 20%
Wow.
is workout. So it doesn't necessarily mean, well, I eat salads all day, but I only eat 2 to 3 times. By diet, I mean eating small portions every 3 hours to keep your metabolism going. Most people think that I'm going to gain weight doing that, but no, actually, it actually speeds up your metabolism because remember, the portions are probably about this palm of your hand. So, and it doesn't necessarily be meals. It can be a protein shake. It can be a snack like trail mix. So as long as you're eating small portions, whether it's to lose weight or put on muscle, you need to eat frequently small portions. But that's 80% of the way you're going to look.
Wow, amazing. Okay. Now, for the actual physical aspect of the workouts, how does one even determine what exercises they should begin with?
As far as exercise, I mean, you really can start anywhere. There's no, intermediate or whatnot. Like I said, in the internet, you can look. I do recommend to work out every muscle group at least once a week. And when I mean by muscle group, bis and tris, shoulders, chest one day, legs. And I recommend at least 3 or 4 exercises per muscle group because that's actually your metabolism. So as you and I are speaking right now, I'm burning calories because I work out each muscle group once a week.
Okay. So part of the idea of doing home workouts on a regular basis includes it's not the same routine every day.
No, it's not. When people actually say routine, that's when they let me know that they don't know what they're doing. Because after 30 days, if you do the same thing continuously, your body adapts. That's why a lot of people when they go to the gym, the first month or two, they say, yes, I see results. And then they hit a plateau because their body already adapted to it. It's like a runner. You run let's say you run 1 mile one day for a week. Next week, you're going to run 2 miles. Why? Because it's easier now. The next 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So you want to actually shock your body by doing different workouts. You can do the same thing for a month, but after that, switch it up. And like I said, the internet can show you, you can learn so many things off the internet.
Okay, very good. Now, the idea of working different muscle groups and having different things you're doing each time you do a home workout, I mean, would we go as far as to say that if you were doing 4 workouts a week, every day it's a different routine or it's a different set of exercises?
You can and you cannot. You can mix it up.
Okay.
But like I said, as long as if you do something for a month, the same thing, that's fine. But then let's say, okay, I want to do something different for my arms. Go to the internet and say, what else can I do what else can I do for biceps, for triceps, for chest? That way you don't plateau, because one thing is I don't want people to get discouraged. I want them to see changes. I'm very passionate when it comes to when I see people see changes and their smile on their face. That is just so motivating to see that. And I don't want to discourage people. Just whenever you can learn, just when you see those changes, you're just gonna. I mean, I get passionate. Sorry, it's just a good thing to see when it comes when I see as an individual see a physical change. Their confidence builds up, their posture's better, their health is better. And I mean, come on now. Nowadays, especially with this pandemic, we want to stay healthy, right?
Good point. Now, speaking to this concept of seeing physical changes, what's a realistic expectation for someone who wants to see physical changes?
You can actually see changes every 2 weeks. I
Really?
always recommend take a picture before, and every 2 weeks take a picture. Well, shirtless, obviously, and that's between that's for them for their eyes only, so they can start seeing the actual package shrink. Now, I would say give it at least 3 months in the beginning because, especially when you're just getting started, it's going to take at least 3 months, then to see really good changes, 6 months, and then it's just going to go even faster than that. But yeah, every 2 weeks you can lose. Actually, if you do it correctly, this is a pound of body fat. You can
Hmm.
lose you can lose 2 to 3 a week if you do it correctly with a diet and exercise.
Wow. Okay, very good. Now, you had mentioned a little earlier this concept of sort of shocking your body in reference to working harder and harder. But let's suppose someone is interested in fitness but doesn't want to work that hard, okay? And they just want to be able to keep doing things. And for them, that means it can't be that hard. Is that worth doing at all?
It's always going to be hard if you're not used to it. Even if you're not. God, to me, sometimes I do a little home workout, and it's wow. It's like I just kicked my butt. But it's if it was easy, everybody would be fit, right?
Okay. But let's suppose someone isn't willing to work as hard as you. Would you then say don't bother doing it all? Like it's that
No,
important?
no. I say do it anyway.
Oh,
Do it
okay.
anyway. You don't have to completely shock your body. Um, you can do some basic exercises just to do a 4 mile walk a day. If that's all, if you just want to do the cardiovascular part, do a 4 mile walk a day. If you don't
Good.
want to go and you don't want to work out your other muscle group, that's totally fine. But at least just do something to keep your health, to
Good.
keep to be
Uh,
healthy.
Yeah, very good. Now, for some people, they get really excited about starting a routine to gain more fitness, and then it fizzles out over time. Do you have any recommendations or techniques for someone to keep them motivated for a longer period of time?
In the beginning, I would always say look into a personal trainer locally, um, do some research on them, and make sure that they are who they say they are, and not just someone that's and worshiping you and the person that's actually trying to contract them. But I would recommend that. But you're once you start seeing those changes in your life, it's just gonna be so motivational that you're gonna want to continue. If you're gonna make this a lifestyle, because that's what this is. This is gonna be a lifestyle change.
Uh,
It's
Good.
not it's not just something that's temporary. I'm gonna just use it for to lose a couple pounds for the wedding for the next wedding, or I want to get ready for summer. Because if you're gonna get ready for summer, you want to start doing it in November, not the month before. But once you see that it's gonna be a lifestyle change, and then it's gonna be something that um it's just gonna bring a smile to your face continuously. And every time you see something, a different change every 2 weeks, you're gonna look at your pictures of yourself, and then it's just you're gonna just want to continue seeing more and more changes to your life, and in a positive way, of course.
Very good. All right, Carlos, we're out of time here, but I wonder if you could sneak in a website for people who might want to know more, and if you have a very brief summating message.
Um, you can always reach me at Carlos Escarcega, Escarcega official. That's on my Instagram, and that's also my Facebook. So Carlos Escarcega, Escarcega official. That's an Instagram and a Facebook. And A quick message. Don't be discouraged. This is your life. You want to feel good. And you don't have to try to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to try to be a triathlete. Just be healthy. And just, you're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel an energy level change. You're going to feel a confidence level change. If you go to an outside gym or if you see someone that's in better shape, guess what? Let them be them, be them. You're you. And one day you're going to probably be even better than them. So just be positive, stay focused, and just be consistent, because that's one thing that people don't do is they lack consistency. That's why they don't see the changes. Be consistent, be positive. I send you much love. And thank you so much, George, for your time. And God bless
Great
you.
to have you. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Carlos. We're going to wrap up. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until we meet again.